this is Priyanka,
Hello, this is Pravalika.
and welcome to Girlfriends Unplugged.
Hey, yes, we missed the last week's episode because my partner, she had a health issue. Now she's back in full form. And today we are going to talk all about her a career choice that she's going to make soon. So I know you were in the software field for more than 10 years, and then you took a break, you quit, and then you took a break. You figured out, I think you took some time to think what to do. And then now you started learning this course, this tarot reading.
Yeah,
I don't know if people know about it. Maybe they earlier I used to think it was tarot reading. So like you have a few cards and then you pick them out and read. So I always thought
yeah,
it was tarot reading. Only
mm,
until
mm,
only after you told me I realized it was tarot reading.
yeah.
Okay. So tell me what drew you into learning that.
What drew me? Okay, so before answering that, there's one thing
Mm,
that just clicked me when you were giving this introduction of mine. So my father,
mm.
he worked in the same company for I think throughout his lifespan, as long as he was into
Oh.
service. So he worked in the same
Mm,
company, and that was my
okay.
understanding that you join somewhere and you work there for life, or maybe you switch. So I didn't have
Mm,
much of that knowledge, how it goes, how's the
mm,
journey.
mm,
But as soon as I joined job, I realized there's a lot of time that goes into other things other than work. Okay. So initially it
okay.
was like, okay, maybe this is not for me, but I continued because first of all, the pay was good. And secondly, it was a technical field,
Mm,
obviously. So
mm,
I continued. The first break that I took, that was around, I think, 2018 or somewhere, when I wanted to try something else. So a colleague of mine, you also know her, Devoshmita, she
yeah.
suggested something called UX design,
Mm,
and I thought, okay, I'll do that. And so there was always this thing that when I was in job, I always used to think that I can do something more other than this. Okay.
mm,
But anyways,
okay.
coming back to tarot,
Mm,
I have always been interested in fortune telling and mysticism. Okay. Interested in,
okay.
as in a querent. I want to know. For me,
Mm-hmm.
this was more of a mysterious thing, and not something that I would, put all my hopes into. Okay. So
Mm, mm,
even I can't remember the first instance when I heard tarot. That was years back, when I would, search for this online free tarot reading
mm,
sites, where
mm,
there will be
mm.
cards, you will
Okay.
choose, and they'll tell you something based on
Mm,
the cards. And the cards
mm.
that you choose, you can't see those cards, they will be face down. Okay.
I
And
see.
even you don't
Mm.
know, like when you are picking up,
What
you
it
don't
is.
know why you are picking the card you are picking. It's more of like, okay, you like this,
Mm,
you feel like this is what I should pick now. Okay. So that's the first thing,
yeah.
that you don't see the cards.
Mm,
Okay.
mm, mm,
um Around this 2022 or something, I think, uh, I wanted to understand what are the aspects that are, that are unknown, that are mysterious. Because I realize there are things more than what,
mm.
what we are seeing normally, from apart from our normal life also. I believe
Okay.
there are things that I wanted to understand. That's a whole vast, vast thing, and it'll take
Mm,
some time. But this just
mm.
accidentally, I came into a LinkedIn post where there's this big startup who are into, I don't want to take their name because I don't want to publicize them,
Okay.
but who are into this business, and they were offering a program to
Oh,
women, especially who are into break. Because a lot of times there will be women from
okay.
different working in different sectors, who would take a
Mm,
break for
mm,
motherhood, or for taking care of, uh, sick parent or someone. And after
mm,
that, when
mm,
they want to go get back to work, they might not be entertained so much. Okay, there people might
mm,
feel that So anyways, so this startup, they were offering a free tarot course. Okay, that was more
Okay.
of beginners. And
Mm-hmm.
initially they promised that, okay, once you have completed and if you go through our assessments and if you clear the interviews, then we will onboard into our platform, and then you can
Mm-hmm.
practice with
Mm-hmm.
clients. That will be like a professional thing. So
Okay, so it's like they plan to give the training, then placements also, like how
yes,
we get
yes,
in the
yes,
campus.
that was
Okay.
what was promised. That was from the,
Mm,
from the top level, like from the
mm,
CEO, that move came.
mm.
So
Okay.
I applied, hoping very little that, there will be some response. I just applied
Mm,
because it was interesting. It was more of a gut feeling
mm.
that, okay, I should just apply and then see. And then the
Okay.
response, it took around months, like 3-4 months or even more, I think. After that, I suddenly
Mhm.
one day I got this response that, we are really overwhelmed with the number of applications that we received. Like there were,
Okay.
so I think a lot of women
Interesting. A lot of
also
people, yeah, a lot of other women are also interested in this.
interested. And the other thing was they wanted some platform, they wanted someone
Mm,
to give them a chance to again, start
mm.
something. That was, I think,
Right, right,
another
right.
reason. Yeah, for me
Mhm.
also, I felt, okay, this will be this. First of all, I was very interested, and secondly, I thought that this will give me a chance to earn also, which is very important. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so that's the reason, like we joined. And I think that's how it started around November last year. Yeah,
Mm.
it's been
Yeah.
8 months. So
So
the
for how long
hmm.
did you have this course? Is it for three months?
No, so the course started, and then in between, there was a pause because of some trainer issue.
Yeah.
So the trainer
Mm.
who was initially, who was training us initially, she was like, she was brilliant, and I'm really
Mm.
thankful to her that, we got her. So she was brilliant, and there were some issues, and then we had a pause. But then she how do I put it? She did guide us differently. Like she did from her end, she
Mhm.
tried to complete, or
Mm.
yeah, do her best, and
Mm.
then she completed the training. So it took around, I think, 3 months. Yeah, with the pause and everything, 3-4 months.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I want to ask. So,
Hmm.
before learning that course, you might have
Hmm.
had a perception about it, right? And after learning the course, have your perceptions changed, or have they evolved in a different way since
You mean
learning?
about the cards you are saying? About the course I had.
About the entire thing, like the tarot reading itself,
Okay,
the
okay.
process
So
or what they do.
yeah, yeah. So one misconception that like I had was, tarot is used for fortune telling. Like someone will come to
Mm,
you and they'll ask something like, for example, when will I get a job, or when will I get married, or someone is having some, relationship
mm,
issues, and they might have questions. So it's just not
mhm,
that. It's just not, prediction or fortune telling. It's much, much more than that, is what I came to know through the course. So it seems the word tarot, it comes from it, it has Greek origins, and it means royal way of life. So first it's for you
oh, wow.
who is reading.
Okay.
First,
Mm-hmm.
so when I started the course, I realized that first you need to, know yourself, or you need to understand yourself better before you start catering to
Mm-hmm.
others. So that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that was one aspect, and the other was the predictions. If I go to the predictions part, it's not necessary that it will always come true. Okay, there are a lot of other factors
Mm-hmm.
also which come into play, and
Hmm.
I think, yeah, we'll talk about that later, more about that later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. So, how is it different from the other types of maybe fortune telling?
So
Like
this
there are
is
different
so
types, right? I've seen in movies and maybe I've seen outside also.
Hmm, hmm.
Um, so there's this cards thing that I've seen,
Yeah,
and they just look at your hand also and tell
yeah,
about your fortune, right?
palmistry.
So
Yeah,
how is it
yeah.
different?
So this
Palmistry,
is,
yeah.
yeah,
How is it
yeah.
different from those kinds
So
of fortune telling?
we have something called this astrology, right? This Vedic astrology,
Mm,
which comes like in the Vedas also, it's being mentioned. So where
mm,
based on your date of birth, your place of birth, and your time of birth, they will, you know, calculate the position of the planets and everything, and then they will uh, take out a kundli or the chart. But that is like
oh,
for your whole life, although it doesn't predict the death. It will just go
mhm,
on like throughout your different phases, what things could be happening. Now tarot is something, it's more like for your current thing. Currently, how are you feeling? Currently, what's happening?
mhm,
Or for the next, say, 6 months, or for the maximum maybe 1 year or 1.5 year. I know there are people who are
okay.
really experts in their field. Like as you start doing, then maybe you can give a projection for a 5 year or a 10 year. I have never heard anyone, doing a 10 years reading that in 10 years what will happen. So right now we are like in our course also, what we were initially taught was like for the next 1 year we can say that this is what I'm seeing. So this is, so tarot, as you said rightly, there are like 78 cards based on those cards. So it works on energies. Energies as in the person who will be reading and the person who will be asking, the querent basically, who will be asking the
Mhm,
question, and it will be
mhm.
based on their energies, and then again based on their actions also. Later, what actions are they taking to achieve a particular goal or a particular thing? Yeah.
Hmm, okay.
So this is more of a short term thing, and then again this is more, not strictly fortune telling. You can, you know sometimes you want to understand properly what happened in the past, because although it's
Hmm.
the past and you might have some questions unanswered, something like why did it really happen, and with you. Okay.
Oh, really? I
And
didn't know this part. So
yeah, yeah,
you can you can also get questions
yeah,
about the
past as in
past.
not like in childhood or something, but at least recent past, what
Hmm.
happened.
Maybe in the
Yeah,
recent.
yeah, yeah. And a lot
Oh,
of
that's
times what I
nice.
felt, uh, whoever is having these questions or doubts, no, a lot of times even they know the answer, they have the answer in their subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they're not seeing it clearly, or they need an
Mm-hmm.
external person to just
Mm.
why are you
To
smiling?
say it out and validate.
Yeah, yes, to say it out loud and validate,
Mm,
and to
okay.
to convince them basically that you already know this
Ah,
is
okay.
this is right for you. So the tarot reader will
Mm,
never say do
mm,
this, do that. They will only point out
right.
that if you choose this is what will happen. If you choose this is what will happen. Now you decide.
Oh, okay.
So as a tarot reader, I just can't
Yeah.
say ki, because you're getting
Mm,
it right,
mm,
because that's like
yeah.
too much. Ultimately it's your
Mm,
responsibility how responsibly you are acting. It's just that at
mm.
times your judgment or your thoughts or your decisions, or it could be clouded, or maybe you are feeling low or something.
Mm, mm, mm,
So you will
mm.
get all the answers. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. So one more thing. So you might have did you started readings for some people, right? Maybe in the close circle,
Yeah,
so far.
first,
And
yeah, first started
uh,
with family and then
mm,
close friends.
family
Yeah,
and
very
friends,
few
friends. Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very few.
Hmm.
Did you get any like kind of criticism or skepticism from people that, oh, whether is she saying it right, or the things that you said didn't turn true? How did
Mhm.
people come back and talk to you?
So this happened recently. I think so. First of all, I did readings for very few people,
Mm,
and most of them were not like predictions, and most of them were not in dire need of some solution. Okay, so most of
mm,
them were in general, what will
Hmm.
happen, suppose, in the
Hmm.
next 6 months, or like a lot of questions were around like what does the other person think about me, or what,
Hmm.
those kind of questions are also there. So you can read
Okay.
personalities also from the cards.
Hmm.
So those kind
Hmm.
of questions were also there. And so far, the predictions that, like, there were very few I remember. They have, their timeline is not so close that I can track whether they were successful or not. There was just
Okay.
this one reading where the querent, he had multiple questions, and most of them, while doing the reading also, he was saying ki, yeah, I feel you are answering correctly, like accurately. uh, but then there
Hmm.
was one particular prediction that I did, and it didn't turn
Hmm.
out to be accurate, because the timeline
Okay.
was like 2.5 months. And
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
that querent, he came back, and that was really, first of all,
Hmm.
it was really very disappointing for me, because I started questioning myself, because I started taking it very personally, that since I'm a beginner, I started questioning my own
Hmm.
confidence. I started questioning whether
Hmm.
this is really for me or not, or whether this is a,
Hmm.
like, if people are putting all their hopes on you, and somehow you feel
Hmm.
responsible for their misery. Okay,
Hmm.
then that's a
Hmm.
that's a very, so yeah, that was one time, I
Then
think,
what did you
where
learn from that experience after that? Did you discuss
so
that with your
yeah, yeah,
family?
yeah. So, and the other, not criticism but skepticism, is there are a lot. So it's for us, it's clear, like, one who doesn't believe, you don't have to go to them and convince them that this is
Hmm.
this is really accurate, this. But those who believe, you have them around. So
Hmm.
this, I shared with my friend, dear friend, you only, and I shared with my husband also.
Hmm.
And I was very down, and I was very feeling very low, and he was also like, okay, what will you do if your predictions really don't come true, they don't come
Hmm.
accurately? Okay. And I was expecting he would motivate me. But in turn, since he doesn't believe in this, I think he was more convinced that
Hmm.
this is just, not this is
Oh.
all a hoax. So I was, for 2 days,
Hmm.
I was thinking about that only. And
Okay.
then also I thought about, these big astrologers who, during World Cup or something, they will be predicting, no, that this
Hmm.
team will be winning.
Yeah.
And it might
Yeah.
not be true, it might not come
Right.
accurately. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think the only person who boosted my confidence and my hopes was you and Sundar, like, who really gave me that push again. Yeah.
Oh, we are
I
glad. We're glad to
Yeah,
have done that.
yeah, I mean, I personally
Yeah, yeah,
have,
go ahead.
th- yeah, sorry.
Hmm.
So these cards, they are very sacred for me. Okay. And we are being told that the way you worship God in your temple or in your home, these cards are like those, that for me. Okay. And
Hmm.
when your faith is shaken, that's really how it
Hmm.
feels. So, but I'm
Hmm.
glad that I had a talk with you guys, and you guys gave me that confidence back. I think
So now you
you
can
should have,
handle any kind of criticism going forward.
yeah. No, I think these
I hope
challenges
not.
will keep coming up.
Yeah, I know. Because people can't really like completely rely on the production alone, right? They have to
Yeah,
also put some effort, take it into their hands and do it,
yeah,
so that they make true justice to that, right?
yeah.
They can't come back and say that it didn't come true.
Hmm,
So yeah,
hmm,
it
right.
happens, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be able to handle from now on.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm sure there will be, there could be other challenges. There will be other learnings also for me, because obviously
Mm,
when,
mm.
so we were being told, do it as much as possible, because that's what
Oh, okay.
will, yeah, will help you.
It's like practice, right?
Yeah, practice, obviously. Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
definitely.
mm.
So
Okay.
when we were doing the course, we were being told this is what the card means, this is what it represents. But when you are,
Mm-hmm.
actually doing a reading, you will have your own perspective also, based on your knowledge. So you will create a story, and then you will basically tell that story to them. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So do you think, or are there any, is there any specific theme or questions that you think you are skilled at answering?
No, that kind of expertise or specification, like I have not judged that yet, because I have not done so many
Mm-hmm.
readings, because most of them
Mm-hmm.
were
Mm-hmm.
general only. uh, like
Okay. Okay.
that would cover almost
Mm-hmm.
every aspect of life, so that's why, yeah. There are
Mm-hmm.
questions that we
And
should not
also,
be, sorry, just to
no, no,
clarify,
go
there
ahead.
are, yeah, so there are questions that you can't ask, like, for example, if somebody is expecting, you can't ask the gender of the child. Okay, that is like
Okay. Hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
because especially in India,
Hmm.
especially in India, we
Mm-hmm.
can't ask. The other is death, like, when will I die? Or if a person,
Okay. Hmm.
those
Okay.
sort of things. There are other things also. Try to keep it as
Hmm.
much positive as possible, like ask it in a positive way, but not necessarily
Mm-hmm.
in a negative way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. That's good. How do you stay focused while performing a reading?
Oh, that's a that's a lot of work, actually. Lot of work, in the sense that even I had this question when we were doing. I'm glad that you asked this question. When we were doing this course, I was asking my ma'am that maybe you are going through multiple things in your own life also, right? It's not that your life is
Right.
perfect, picture perfect, and everything is going well for you, and then you are
Hmm.
doing a reading.
Hmm.
So then she was like, you have to know when to disconnect, and you have to, know when to focus. You have to know how to ground yourself. So for that, one thing is, there are two things. One is meditation, and one is prayers. Meditation, as in, I
Mm-hmm.
try to do that. I won't say, like, in itself, it's meditation in itself is you know not something that you can do well, because it takes time to learn
Mm.
also. So that is
Right.
one thing,
Yeah.
but that is not specific to doing before a reading. That has to be a life practice. In your life also, you will
Mm-hmm.
make changes. For example,
Mm-hmm.
eating good food, exercising, going for walks, going out to nature. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's one aspect. The other is, while doing the readings, I make a prayer to the god or goddesses I believe in. And for me, it's like, uh, please help me. Like, the prayer is something like, please help me in, helping others. It's not like,
Oh, wow.
I don't want to take credit for anything, like I am answering
Hmm.
that. I don't want. And that's
Mm-hmm.
not how it should be. It's more like, I feel
Right.
the answers are out there, it will come to me, and I'll just, you know uh,
Hmm.
say it out loud. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
So, and if suppose, on that note only, if suppose, for example, I was sick. So when you are
Hmm.
sick, or when you are, you are tired, then those times you
Hmm.
should avoid doing that, because you should also
Hmm.
be, high,
Feel
not even
positive.
if,
Feel.
yes, yes, that's very necessary. Like, if you are not feeling well, then how will you do that? And there are other things also. For example, if you are doing a reading, try to be in a quiet space, try to have,
Hmm.
if you
Hmm.
want, there are other rituals that people do. For example, there could be these candles that they light, or there could be
Hmm.
some incense sticks, or they
Okay.
burn
Okay.
sage or something, just to
Hmm. Hmm.
uh, change the atmosphere, so that you feel grounded, so that you feel like you
Hmm.
are in a sacred space, so that the other person who
Right.
is coming to you, although most of the time what
Hmm.
I have done online, and I'm not sure
Hmm.
when I'm doing, so this is
Hmm.
one aspect that I'm not really sure, like when I'm doing the
Hmm.
reading, how the other person is feeling when I'm
Hmm.
telling them. Are they feeling better, or are they feeling even worse? So that is one aspect I
Hmm.
still have to explore. That I'll get to know when I get
Okay.
reviews from people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But this itself sounds like actually you're making a, a major lifestyle change
Yeah.
for yourself, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because it
Definitely.
needs a lot of other groundwork in your mindset itself, that
Yes.
it has
Yes.
to be calm and
Yeah.
positive to be focused. So that's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. 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 And
So
it'll come naturally. I
mm,
think for me, it came naturally.
mm,
Even before starting
okay.
the tarot course, there were changes in my own life which I think
Mm,
somehow directed me towards tarot. And it felt very organic and it felt very natural. It was not like something that, yeah, definitely you have to,
forced.
like this exercise and all this, for this, you have to definitely make an effort, conscious effort. But
Mm,
you know
right.
that this is how it'll be. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Yeah, that's amazing because it aligned with your career choice and also your lifestyle,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
great. So
Yeah.
now what would you suggest, or what would you advise to someone who is planning on learning this,
I'll
for
ask
any
them to go
beginners?
with, yeah. So I'll ask them to go with an open mind, first of all.
Hmm.
uh, when
Hmm.
you are going for you so I had this doubt initially, that in order to do a reading, you need to uh, be very intuitive, and you need to know. For example, you I thought that you will have to do some exercises to increase your intuition or something. There's some process, but then we were told that all of us are intuitive in some way. It's just that we have not tapped into that. So for anyone who
Mm,
is,
okay.
yeah. So the thing is that anyone can do if you really believe in that. But you have
Mm-hmm.
to know your intentions also, not just for, making money, or you need to have positive intentions, that you want to guide other people also, while you are
Mm-hmm.
yourself learning also. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
And
uh, you brought this topic called
hmm,
intuition, right? So
hmm.
everybody has intuition. So what do you
Hmm.
think is the role of intuition? Is there any role that it does during the tarot practice? Your own
Yeah,
personal intuition?
yeah, definitely. So there are three things that you actually need to do a tarot reading. First is definitely this intuition. The other
Mm,
is logic. There will be things that you will put your logic also, and that is like common. That is not very hi-fi, something that you have to learn, or something that
mm,
each of us know how
mhm,
to act or how to think. And the
mhm.
third thing is, sorry, I forgot about the third thing while talking.
That's okay. Tell
Okay,
me when
yeah.
you
And
remember.
yeah,
Hmm.
and the third thing is that you don't pass your judgments.
Mm,
Okay. If you're getting this intuition, if you are getting a feeling from the card, a lot of times that happened with me during the initial stages, where I was
okay.
doubting my own, like what I was not telling it upfront to the client or the querent. And I was a bit, I had this kind of little bit of inhibition. I was taking time to put it, I was trying to put it nicely, but when I put it
Mm,
forward, then they were like, yeah, yeah, this is correct. And that that increased your own trust also. Then you start trusting your own this gut feeling or this own intuition more. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So now that you're completely into this, how do
Hmm.
you plan on marketing your service? I'm sure you're going to
Professionally,
start your business soon.
yeah, I think,
How do you I'm sure I'll promote it,
yeah.
but I want to know how you are planning to market your services.
Oh, that's something that's an ongoing thing, and I'm just I have not
Mm,
uh, thought it that way, that how am I going to do it professionally,
mm,
like when you are doing for strangers, also for people that you don't know. I know,
mm, mm,
obviously,
mm.
with the help of social media, that's obviously one platform, and the other that I was
Right.
hoping was through the people that I'll be doing the reading. I mean, if you really,
Mm,
suppose if someone had a reading with me, and it
mm,
gelled well, and then they can maybe refer other people, they can tell their friends, and
mhm.
that's I don't know how
Word of
far.
mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth,
Hmm.
obviously, because people believe that more, because in
Mm.
social media you have so many people, and even I am seeing so many people doing this. But until
Right.
you get a validation from someone who has already this experience,
Mm,
then
right.
that will just add more uh, to your own
Mm,
belief or
mm.
whatever. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll come out with flying colors.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a it's a whole journey. I mean, I
Yeah,
feel like I have just started. It's not. I know people who
I know, but still you've
yeah.
taken that step and you've learned it
Mm.
and you're going to go ahead with it. So that's a big step in itself.
Mhm.
So yeah, so only until you start, you don't know, right?
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, you're going to start soon, and I'm very happy that you're doing this very different path that you have chosen. Not the conventional, like the general regular jobs that people are doing, right? This is something
Mm.
very new and different. And I
Yeah.
hope you have a very successful journey in this
Oh my
very
God,
soon.
thank you.
um, yeah. Okay, one final question.
Mm.
Do you have any memorable reading that you did which had like a impact, like a full significant impact on the person who asked you?
No, that I can't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yes, yes, not yet, because once the reading is done, people have not actually gotten back to me saying that this has, or maybe it's also because we didn't have those kind of readings where it had been life
Mm.
changing or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Life-changing decisions, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Also,
yes.
some people might have been too happy that it came true and they never bothered to look back.
Yeah, that could
That
also
also could have
happen.
happened.
Yeah, that could also happen. So that's why I don't know how to do it full time with connecting with, like, professionally connecting with your clients, and once the reading is, but mostly I have heard that
Mm,
if they had a good reading, they themselves come back and they leave a review or something,
mm,
like they give
mm.
some feedback actually. Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, I hope you'll get many, 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 many going forward.
I hope so too.
All the best.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yes, guys. So hope you've reached the till the end with this interesting conversation. I hope it interested a lot of people in learning more about it. So
Yeah,
if anybody has any questions, reach out to the expert here. She'll be happy to help and guide for any new beginners also.
yeah,
And
definitely.
we'll see you in the next episode.
Yes.
All right. Until then, take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.